How does the upcoming weather impact you guys' planning, preparation, and kind of operations this week?
Well, it kind of we got to make some changes. We got to make some changes on the fly. We've been in communication with Dr. Maggard and the Sun Belt Conference about the schedule change and on campus stuff that's going on. We got practice today. Campus is closed tomorrow, so obviously we can't practice. So uh, we got to get a lot of work in today. Wednesday we'll see, but we can control what we can control. We got to have a great practice today and come out with focus on Thursday, be ready for the game. Obviously we'll do some different stuff on Thursday morning before the game. If we can't practice these next 2 days.
Are you at the point where it seems like it's still early enough where you can get some sort of mental reps that, not reps, but discuss things and make any progress, or is there really going to be no progress for 2 days?
Well, we just had a coaches meeting, staff meeting, and we talked about how we're going to attack this thing moving forward. We're gonna have practice here at 1 o'clock. We're gonna watch some film, and we're gonna do a lot of Texas State stuff today, just because of the change. We can't control the change of weather, so we're gonna throw a lot at the guys today, and just make it clear on what we're doing going into the game, and just mental reps, physical reps, and just getting prepared.
So what are y'all going to be able to do? Like some Zoom?
well, 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 with new age technology, we can send out video clips of the scout report stuff that we do for the guys that we show them as a team. So we can send that out to their phones and let them watch it. We can do a Zoom calls with the guys, just talk about strategies and game planning and stuff like that, defensive coverages, offensive sets that we're gonna look to do and how to attack them. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to defending and rebounding, playing hard and executing. It's not no. At this point in the season, you kind of know who you are a little bit as a team. Just a couple small tweaks. You got to get mentally prepared to play the game, obviously physically prepared, but we just got to go out there and go play, whether we have practice or not.
You've got Texas State twice in the next 8 days.
Mhm.
What have you had a chance to look at them much, and what do you need to do to slow them down a little bit?
Well, the main thing, we have to defend. We got to keep them out of the paint. They love to attack the paint. They got a big kid inside that's from Louisiana, Tylen Pope. He's a load. Like, he comes down here, kind of reminds you of Bryce Washington a little bit, how he just attacked the paint, undersized big. We got to do a job on him. They got some shooters that can really shoot the ball. So we're going to have our hands full with them. I've been watching film on them for the last 2-3 days, just getting the feel for them. So I see some things where we can attack them at. So we're going to put together with a good game plan to get ready for a Thursday.
Who are they the most like that y'all played so far this season?
Similar to ODU. With how they play, tough, physical team. Their teams are always tough and physical. Coach Johnson does an excellent job over there getting his guys ready to play. He has some guys that's been out, but he's getting some guys back. So they have a talented team. They have a real talented team. They just beat Southern Miss last Saturday with 7 guys. They only had 7 players play. So they talented, they physical, they tough. We got to bring our hard hat on Thursday.
So it's about rebound.
Absolutely. Rebounding, defending, making tough plays, 50-50 balls, getting on the ground, getting loose balls, things like that.
So at this point, you and your staff, like, I don't even know how to guess about offensively, like what to do. Do you have to just play Zeke more because he's good defensively, or do you still have to try to play guys that you think have more offensive, like, that's got to be a tough call right now.
It's a tough call, but I like to get off to a great defensive start, though, slowing teams down. And Zeke brings that energy, toughness, rebounding to our team that kind of gets us in that mode of being a tougher team out there on the court. And then obviously we have Jeremiah and Kyron that can come in and do some different things. London, Chancellor White, Brandon Hardy, Kendall Davis. We got some other guys who can make some plays for us. But it's just trying to find the right match, who having a good game, who not having a good game. So, I mean, with our team offensively, it can be any guy any night. Just give us something. Just give us something. Offensive rebound and big free throw down the stretch. Just go up and make a play for us.
There was a stretch there quite a few games ago now where Kendall was really hitting some threes and doing it, and lately he's been down. Mm-hmm. We talked about it. Some guys have big offensive games. Are teams just focusing on them and taking them out, or is it just some guys, sometimes you're hot and sometimes you're not? Is it?
I think it's a little bit of both. Kendall is a guy who can obviously make open threes, but also I try to tell Kendall to play to his strengths. You know, get downhill, use your athleticism. He's one of the more athletic guys on the team, if not the most athletic guy. Just use your strengths, play to your strengths. And I felt last game against Monroe, he came off the bench and gave us a huge lift, getting to the rim, made 2 big free throws down the stretch, late in the second half, defending. So Kendall brings his hard hat every day. You know, he's kind of like Kentrell, Mr. Consistency. So I know he's going to bring it every single day.
A 3 o'clock game. I mean, this is going to be a weird. Not only do you not practice really, but then you play a 3 o'clock game. Like, y'all your kids have dealt with a lot this year. So do you feel like they're going to handle it?
They'll handle it. I mean, we can't control the weather. I always tell our guys, just control what we control. We control how hard we play, how we attack the day, how we attack the game, and we'll be ready. 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it don't matter. Like I told them after the game against Monroe, I said, once we cross that competition line, it don't matter when we play or where we play. It's time to compete, and let's go compete to the best of our ability. So we'll be ready to play.